Let me have a seat right quick.
What this past have to do with this moment?
All right. Hold on, Mama. We're building the audience. Something. I know, Mama.
Dad, I gotta work.
It's going. They're building an audience. We're building an audience. I want to wait till people come because, as y'all can see the hashtag, usually I come on and I'm, hey, I'm not. Not today. Because I'm mad today. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm furious. What's some other words? I guess one of the words would be pissed off. All of the above. So as they build the audience, we'll come in and then I'll start because I don't want to miss anything or miss anybody. As you can hear, there are people in the room with us, but everybody is equally as upset and mad as I am. And okay, we'll start. We're watching the news again, and you think it's a repeat story, but it's not a repeat story. It's the same old thing over again. A person, a human, well, let's not even say a black man, but a person, a human, gets out of the car is stalled in the middle of the street, and I may not have all the facts, but the end result is the same. Dude has his hands raised, and boom, just like that, somebody's father, somebody's husband, somebody's twin brother in this case is dead.
Just celebrated 40 years.
And the helicopter above is this big bad dude. How can you tell he's a big bad dude and you're up in the air in a helicopter? This is ridiculous. So what do? What do I tell my son? How do we tell our kids now? When you're stopped by the police, get out and raise your hands and make sure that, you're not threatening. Well, I mean, when you do that and you still get shot, then what do? Tell them.
So tell them. What about the bomber?
Yeah, you tell them, like, this guy just blew up, had bombs shooting at the police.
But you took him out of the street.
And we got to make sure he's taken alive so we can get all the evidence and know exactly what's happening. Y'all, it is ridiculous and it is terrible and it has got to stop. What do you need to do? What do you get out and even now I get stopped by the police. I'm like, okay, could this be it? David got stopped by the police not too long ago, and his first thing to do was to call me so I could hear exactly what's going on. I want you to hear, just in case I'm shot and killed.
2 weeks ago.
How many?
Like
2 or 3 weeks ago. So he's afraid when he gets stopped by the police for a simple, what did you get stopped for? Your license plate, front license plate.
On the front of my car.
So you mean to tell me I got to be afraid for my life if I'm getting stopped for a front license plate? Not for robbing a bank, not for blowing up anything, but because my front license plate is missing, I got to fear for my life?
Well, yes, and your job is to protect and serve. Protect and serve, but it's not to just take lives for no reason. Why did she shoot? Why did you shoot? He had no weapon.
And it was 4 of y'all.
And it was 4 and it was 1 of him. Just because he's big does not mean he's a bad dude.
But the helicopter, you got to think, what are people thinking of us now? Big bad guy. So because of his size, does that means like he could potentially kill you?
But I see people with guns that are of a different nationality, and they live. It doesn't make it just don't add up. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, y'all. It don't. And it's not fair. It's just not fair.
You said a mouthful is not adding up. Like
I mean, this is one world. We all bleed the same blood. We all have the same organs.
And so everybody's pissed off at Colin Kaepernick for taking a knee, and he's disrespecting the flag and he's disrespecting America. No, he's shedding light on something that we see is happening, but everybody, the big corporate wigs, want to get pissed off and be mad at him because he's taking a stance
for something.
For something that he has the right to take a stance on.
And something that keeps.
But in this America,
I just can't believe they took away their sponsorships for making the stands.
They
They took away some of their sponsorships for that. Like
it's not fair.
And so when I was watching on HLN this morning on Michaela, and so she comes in and she says, yet another person is shot. And she stopped what she was saying to say, no, this is not a repeat story. This has happened again. That's sad when it's happened that many times that you have to stop and say, no, this is a different one. No, this wasn't that one. This was a different one. I'm at a loss for words.
Every life matters. Every life matters.
But the reason I have to say Black Lives Matter, because when a white guy gets stopped by police or a white woman gets stopped by police, they don't have to be like,
they know they're going to make it home.
They don't have protocol when they're stopped. And I mean, everybody who knows us and knows our family, like, we just love people, whether you're black, green, yellow, white. It doesn't matter to us. But when you have to follow a protocol when you're stopped by the police, there's something wrong with that. And it's time for America to stand up and take a real good look and not say, well, you're disrespecting the flag and disrespecting. No, Black Lives Matter because there's the ones that getting shot when your car stalled. So now when my car stalled in the middle of the street.
But his car was running.
It was stalled. It was stalled in the street. Who do I call? Because I can't call police or I can't flag down the police because he may think because I'm a big bad guy, I'm going to be threatening.
I mean, the time has to change, man. Like, we can't be politically correct about this anymore because right now it's like they killing our people. Like,
and can I just be honest and tell you why a lot of celebrities won't speak up? For the simple fact, like Colin Kaepernick, when you speak up about that, corporate America says, we're going to snatch everything away from you. We're going to snatch your endorsements. We're going to snatch your shoe deals. We're going to snatch all the money we're going to snatch your way of living away because you decided to speak up. That's why a lot of celebrities won't speak out about this. That's why you see a lot of people just, of course, they're hurting by it, but they can't say anything because they're afraid that everything that they make their living with is going to be snatched away from them.
Work for.
You're right.
That you work for.
It's going to be snatched away from them because of this.
Everybody's not thugs. Everybody's not thugs.
How are you going to call this guy a big bad dude from in the air? You can't hear anything that's going on, but you call him a big bad dude.
It's ridiculous, man.
This is me on my soapbox today, y'all. It's rare, but...
And you have people that are in denial. Well, can y'all stop using the race card and pulling the race card? That is exactly what it is. It's been going on for years, and it's sad that in 2016 it's still going on.
And I'm scrolling through and reading another story where some officers were caught on tape fabricating charges against protesters. You know the reason that this stuff is out, it's not like it hadn't been happening, but you know why it's out now? Because everybody has an HD video cam that can show and bring light on this foolishness now.
I just don't understand. When the riots were happening, they were saying, okay, y'all don't have to get y'all point across like that. Do it peacefully.
I was one of those people.
This man takes a peaceful knee. Okay, no, we don't mean like that. But, so what do you do? What do you do?
And I'm gonna tell y'all, we had this discussion several times.
I mean, we sit, me and him sit and debate. I'm like, son, we can't tear up stuff, we can't riot, and that's no way to do it.
I was like,
but what do you do?
They taking our people to jail while they protesting. They macing people, like they doing stuff to us.
Whether you're being peaceful or belligerent,
it don't matter. Like, it don't matter. They consider us a threat. Man, it's.
And so I wonder if, I know, and let me say this. I know some wonderful officers right here in the city of Mansfield. There's some really good officers here. At Dallas, Fort Worth, there's some good officers out there. But there's some people out there, when they go home, or even, well, it's not when they go home, it's when they're on the job, they look at us like, you're a threat. And you probably are up to something. When I drive my car that I've worked real hard, 20-something years in the industry to get, when I drive my nice car, I don't want to be stopped just because I'm in a nice car and I could be a drug dealer or doing something illegal. Y'all, this is it's ridiculous.
There needs to be the hashtag. When will it stop? When?
Or we can use the hashtag stop killing us.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Lord help us. Lord help us.
Hashtag stop killing us. Will y'all do that for me? Hashtag stop killing us.
God help us. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord.
This is ridiculous.
Another name on the list. It
And
could be one of us.
we could easily go and say, well, it's not my family. It doesn't affect me. It affects all of us because whenever I get in a car and whenever he get in a car, and now it's the women now. It's the women.
Yeah.
Whenever we get in a car and get stopped by the police, could this be it? Does he have to call me every time a police pass him and say, Daddy, it's the police right here. I don't know what's going to go down. And the police, what the police told him was, man, thank you for being polite. Thank you for being just, man, all of us are not big bad dudes. Some of us are loving fathers. Most of us,
Uncles.
loving fathers,
Brothers,
uncles,
brothers.
love the Lord. Hashtag stop killing us. I don't know what else to say,
They
y'all.
shoot us and keep their guns drawn. Like, we dead, we down. Why your gun still out?
Like I just.
How can somebody be selling cigarettes and
And die.
you die? And then somebody walk in a church and shoot people. You make sure because he's hungry. We got to stop and get him something to eat because God forbid he go to jail hungry.
Get him a burger.
Let's stop and get him something to eat because he killed some people.
That's just like
What kind of foolishness is that?
Raped the girl at Sanford, got 30 days in jail. But you give our men who's innocent.
People don't want to
40
say
years.
it, but there's a such thing as white privilege. That's just
It
the
is.
bottom line.
Yeah. And it's like I'm not the type of dude to pull the race card, but
This is ridiculous.
These last few years, it's been terrible, man.
And for
like I said, it's been going on for years. Imagine what it
There
felt
was
like
just
to
no
be
cameras around
in the
time.
80s or in the 70s when there were no cameras, none of that.
I mean,
Accessible.
and you think like, okay, it doesn't happen to y'all because y'all are, no.
Nah.
It's happened to him. He get a new truck. And an officer walks up to his truck and tell him, why you driving this truck and let your windows down?
And ask me why don't I have the license plates on the new truck for my car? Like, it's a new truck, sir. I had to literally show him the paperwork and the documentation for me purchasing the truck that day, and he still wrote me a ticket.
Wrote him several tickets.
And
And
then told me,
tell him what he told you.
Then told me, maybe you should take this back up to the dealership and they get you a free tank of gas. It's like, y'all gotta understand, man. This stuff
So
is
do we
ridiculous.
just shut up and just, and I tell him all the time, the ultimate goal is to make it home. That's terrible for you to have to tell your son. That should be automatic. Get home. But if a police stop you, your ultimate goal is to make it home. What am I going to have to start teaching my grandsons now? When you get in the car, put your seatbelt on. If you see a police officer, what do I tell him? Put your hands on the dashboard? Because people got shot for that. Do I tell him put your hands up? People have gotten shot for that. What do I tell him?
That's a valid question.
What do I tell them at this point? Comply? People have gotten shot for complying.
He was complying from the looks of.
Okay. Yeah. Just somebody just say New York was bombed and they didn't kill him.
They had a whole shootout. He was shooting at the police, and they didn't kill him.
We want to make sure we take him alive so we can get some intelligence on him. Well, that was an intelligent man that they just killed. I'm trying to keep from crying because it's just that sad. When they came in and told me, it's
disgusting, man. It's like,
hashtag stop killing us. Let's do that. Do that for me. This is sad. Let's be in prayer for all those families.
We gotta pray.
We were in Chicago last week, and is it last week? And all the stuff that's going
Jam
on,
for peace.
all
Jam
going
for
on in
peace.
Chicago.
Killing our people. We
We're
have
gonna
to
be
stop
in-
killing each other too.
Yeah.
We have to stop killing each other too. We just got to take back our neighborhoods and just our world. I mean, it's a whole world. All of us have to live in this world. What do we? I mean, come on,
I
guys.
was so against rioting.
We all have to take part in our world.
What else can you do?
Yeah.
Like, what else?
These are conversations, y'all, that we sit in the office and me and him go at it hard. You know,
And it's
It's
because,
really-
like,
it's sad.
I try not to be a
militant.
militant young black man, you know, but at this point, what do you do? You know?
I want us
If
to
we
make.
don't do it for us, who gonna do it for us?
But that's how our people made it. They stood together.
And now you
We have to
notice.
stand together.
I don't know if y'all
It's
noticed.
togetherness. It's
But-
the only way we're gonna be able to get it to stop. We have to stand together. We got to stand together as a unit, not your house, my house. We have to stand together as a unit. If my people, which are called by my name, would humble themselves and pray, seek His face. We got to get back to the basis, which is God. Sorry, it's bottom line. You have to keep God in it because that's how our people got free. They was praying to God and they stood together.
Yep. Somebody say stop killing our what? I can.
Yeah, I
You can
just.
put it back.
It's,
Our grown men. No, they killing our kids too. I would say hashtag stop killing our grown men, but they killing our kids. It's just, I know y'all used to seeing us come on and we have a good time, but to me, today was one of those days, you know. I don't know, man.
I challenge our people of influence to get out
And say something.
and say something.
I understand, and trust me, I know we deal with the same stuff. We deal with the corporate world on, you know, we have a couple shows on television, and we know how the corporate world is. We know that they'll pull advertisement if you say too much. But what if that was me? What if my car broke down and I need help, and you think because I'm a big bad dude?
Or you're a big black dude.
That's basically what he.
Big black dude.
Basically what he was.
That's all it was.
I mean, what if it's your son? What if I pray that I never have to deal with anything that these families are dealing with. But what do? It could happen at any point. You know? Okay.
It's that deep though.
But they're only killing unarmed people. That's what somebody said.
Let's stop calling them unarmed. Let's call them what they are.
Innocent people.
Innocent people. They are innocent people who are losing their lives over foolishness because you were threatened or you were no.
How
It's
could
not,
you be threatening? They didn't have
it's
a
not
weapon.
fair. It's
His
just
hands
not
was in the
fair.
air, and he didn't have a weapon. So how could you be threatened? How could you be threatened with his hands in the air and he don't have a weapon?
That's just
And it was four
to
of you guys.
justify their actions.
That's just not fair. What if it was your husband, your son,
Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all this.
your brother?
I usually the politics of it. I try to stay out of the politics of it, and that's why a lot of people with celebrity status they try to stay out of the politics of it so they don't get caught in. But if we don't vote, what I'm gonna just say it. What they're banking on is us not voting and not showing up. I'm telling you, we got to vote. And if you say, well, it's not going to matter, then it don't matter.
Your vote count. Every vote
Saying
counts.
you don't vote is taking the action saying that you don't care.
Yep.
If you don't,
We got to get out and vote, y'all. Do you
We
want
don't-
see
we don't
this?
have we don't have a lot of time, so everybody, y'all get registered. Get registered if you're not registered, so you'll be able to vote on November, whatever it is, whatever the date is.
November 8th.
November 8th. I don't know the actual date, but y'all go to your post office or
Wherever you register
wherever
to
you
vote.
register at, and find out. You know,
Because y'all-
just like you find out what the nearest hair shop is, y'all find out what the nearest post office, so you can get registered to vote. Because it's important. This is important. We have to vote. We got to get out. We got to vote. Whichever way you're going to do it, but you better get out there and do it.
Well,
I'm hoping.
you want to vote. Do you want to vote for somebody who's offended black people, who's offended women, who's offended handicapped people, who's offended basically everybody?
Every nationality.
So if that's who you want in office for you, vote that. I'm not telling you who to vote for.
I am. Nah, I'm just kidding. Dump Trump.
You know, that's yeah. We gotta get back to work, y'all. I just wanted to share that with you. We gotta figure out what we gotta do.
Make sure y'all pray. Pray when y'all get ready to leave y'all houses.
Yes.
Y'all pray when y'all leave. Don't just be getting in your car and going. I'm serious. Y'all better say a prayer to the Lord cover you from bumper to bumper, each mirror to each mirror. Cause I mean, this is critical times. It's critical times.
I mean, what do you do when? I don't even know what to tell people. If you stop by the police, put your hands on the dashboard, or
have all your information.
well,
I
people.
seen somebody riding with all their stuff taped on their window. Driver's license, insurance card, like all of that is ridiculous. It was a joke, but that's basically how it is. You can't reach for nothing because
Don't
might
go
be
reaching.
crazy. You put your hands
Don't
up.
go reaching.
I didn't know. It's just ridiculous. But that's the
And you
world we
get
live
paid leave. If I shot somebody, I'm in jail immediately.
You gonna sit in jail until they figure out what happened.
in. Yeah.
So we used to say, well, if you got it on video, it's cool. But that's not the case anymore.
Even with evidence, they still finding these people. Oh, they're not
They
guilty.
find ways around it.
One indictment.
Yeah. Okay, y'all.
Like, what was that person who died? Freddie?
Yeah, like
Half of all of them.
They say he was murdered,
All of them didn't get convicted.
but then nobody get convicted.
then nobody got convicted.
He was murdered, but nobody
Got convicted.
murdered
None
him.
of them.
Huh?
They all got off.
Dum diddy.
What you spent a year doing? They took a whole year
I just
to find nothing.
I don't get it, man. And for somebody that this
Somebody
this,
say,
something
Don
like
say
this
video.
has happened to us close. One of our
Yeah.
this is like
There's a relative of ours, a cousin of ours, the gentleman in the parking lot, the car dealership. Was it 2 years ago? Has it been
it's been a year ago.
year? Oh man.
He didn't have a weapon.
No weapon. Tase him, put him down, put the handcuffs on him. But instead, let's make a permanent decision for a temporary action is what they're doing.
A rookie cop.
Shot him.
Yep. Kristen Tate.
What was that you say somebody asked? What was he doing getting a music degree at 40 or something?
Yeah, they were being sarcastic.
Music appreciation. But sure, he was still in school. He
But
was doing
they
something.
was being sarcastic. It's like
There's
saying, what is that?
50-year-olds that go to school.
Yeah, like he was going to school, and what does that have to do with him dying? Like that's what that's.
They had nothing
At
to
the
do
end
with
of
it.
the day,
Because it
like,
wasn't their
What was the
fault.
gentleman's name that just was Terrence?
But just because
Terrence was in college, and so some idiot, that's what you are, an idiot,
Like,
put on
he's 4
Facebook,
years
what
old,
was he
getting a
doing in,
music
what was he
appreciation.
doing in community college at 40 years old, getting a music appreciation degree? What was the source of his
But if he
income?
was on the corner selling dope, they would have something to say about that.
So the dude decided to go. Okay.
point blank period, man.
Young
He
somebody
should've
lost
lost
his
his
life,
life.
brother, uncle.
And like I said, for the other African American men under 30 that feel like I feel, and I understand like how y'all feel, but we gotta be patient and be calm, and we gotta figure out another way to work this situation out. Like, cause
Yeah.
stand together.
we gotta
Because, killing police and also we are totally against that. We're totally against rioting and violence. We got to come up with some solution. And, one is going to take getting a lot of these idiots out of there who, a lot of them, it starts at the top. Because a lot of them is the head, the chief police, the deputies, the sheriffs. A lot of it is them. And it just trickle down to the other idiots that are doing it. So we got to get a lot of those guys out of there. So, okay. And somebody say he was in the church choir.
Yeah.
And we fighting against racism. That's all we fighting.
Yeah, we not fighting nobody. We not against police and all of that. But when you got a big police union that endorses somebody who pretty much who's
We
pretty
fight
much
against racism.
yeah. Before I start going off, and I ain't on here to go off. I love y'all. God bless you. Everybody say bye. So now, hashtag
Black Lives Matter.
stop killing us. And black lives do matter.
They do.
I know my black life matter. So get y'all black lives somewhere and get to work. Love y'all. Y'all know I couldn't go without saying something funny. Bye.